Alright, so I want to check this out, see if I got some of this stuff worked out right. Uh, Had to go through, adjust some stuff, try to get everything working correctly. I'm hoping I took care of the frames issue. Alright, so I want to check this
Should have
out,
probably
see.
done a speed test to even see if my internet's going to function for this. But we'll see where it goes to. Probably shouldn't be trying to play like an online game testing this, but it'll be alright. Really use some help with this whole delay issue. I'm running in low latency. Uh, I believe I got it to a 5-second delay through Streamlabs, but I mean, there's still, I'd say, a 20 to 30-second delay. Uh, I know you really can't get that too low, but so far, this is the game that's winning the poll. So this is what I'm going to probably play a little bit with. I'm just not too familiar with it. I'm not even sure what the in-game goal of this is. You know, like I know there's a in-game to it. Clearly, a lot of people are still playing it. The servers seem to stay pretty populated. Uh, I don't know if it has to do with just the lore of the game or if it's the in-game content that keep people here. Clearly, Lord of the Rings has a big following. From what I've seen about this, it has a great storyline, apparently. Has a lot of lore in it. Uh, so, I mean, I have no issue with this being the game we play if this is what wins the poll we're doing for a MMO for Mushroom Gaming. Just another way to touch bases with people who might not use Discord, as well as have a little bit of fun playing with some people, do some stuff. But first thing I'm going to look, this is going to bring up an external browser, but I want to see what all is here. I never looked at this store. Typically, anything that says free, we all know how that goes. There's probably going to be some purchasable things in here. I just want to see if there are guild charters. Hey, Joe. Basically, what I'm doing, I'm looking to see what all is in the Lord of the Rings store to figure out if this is going to actually cost me any money to set up the guild here. Uh, Dungeons and Dragons Online, apparently you have to actually buy a charter for it. That's why I went ahead and put it on the poll information. So I'm just looking really quickly to kind of get an idea of if there's going to be anything. This is going to catch me off guard, which I already knew about most of this. I just wanted to see if there's anything guild related here. Oh, thanks, Linda, for posting that in Discord for me, too. I'm assuming this one's not going to require a charter from their store because the same people run the Dungeons and Dragons Online as Lord of the Rings Online. So they had a thing like under the content that was for guilds, which I honestly like their store a little bit better because none of this was here. Like it was here, but if you clicked in it, there was nothing because they removed all of it since it's a free to play game and they wanted it to stay free to play. Hey Tim. Yeah, and I dropped you a sub as well over on your channel. But I just kind of want to get into this, kind of play around and see what's more in it. I've literally completed the tutorial just to see what it was going to require to set up a guild. And I've done forgot because this was like the third out of, I think I played around 13 MMOs just to get a list of 3 together. Oh, and Colin, thanks for the recommendation though with Dungeons and Dragons Online. If you want to play that together sometime, I'm down to keep playing that even if it's not what wins the poll cuz yeah, I was having an enjoyable time with that. But since there's actually people here, y'all please let me know if the frames, like if I'm looking like I'm teleporting around. That was my issue. That's why I haven't been playing my Kinsey playthrough that I was doing, because I realized after the first video that my character was teleporting across the screen. It wasn't just lagging, it was literally like the frames didn't even record themselves. Yeah, well, I'm off tomorrow, uh, so I'll probably be playing for a while. Yeah, I'll get with you that calling after I get done with this stream. I'll send you, well, I'll have to reload the game because I don't even remember what I set up. I was just trying to get it set up real quick this morning. Social panel, that's what I was looking for. Clerk's kinship, cool. So you purchase it in game. That is great. So that means we just gotta kind of grind up some stuff. But uh, I mean, there's a lot to this. Like, here's quite a few people on, as you can see, which I mean, there's 347 here. And that's just on this one server. So, I mean, the game definitely ain't dead. Shroom had told me about this one not being too bad of a game as far as he remembered from when he played it. So, I checked it out. And yeah, I mean, there's definitely some stuff to do here. Any of the games we pick, we're going to all have to kind of get together before everybody starts. I'll create a whole new character to do that with to begin with. All the characters I created on these are pretty much just so I could test them more or less. Yeah, that's in my game, what you're seeing right now, which you're not going to hear this for like another 20 seconds. But yeah, that was my game where my character just stopped moving for a second.
What do you need?
So, it said I should find a charter person. We'll see if we can find one of them. There's not very many places here on this map. The worst MMO so far, and I ain't trying to hurt anybody's feelings with this. If you play it, I mean, I see why people might want to play it, is going to actually be Phantasy Star Online 2. Great game. I like everything smooth. I love the setup of it. However, if you've never played it, if you're like me, I like my games full screen or at least windowed full screen. There's no way to change the resolution. You play at about 9 by 500 maybe for your resolution. And for anybody who doesn't realize what that is, you're looking at, let's do windowed. This is about the size of the screen you get there. It's actually slightly smaller, but it's going to be closer to that. That is your screen for it. So, to me, that makes it the worst just because that's not acceptable for a game that's a new game to begin with. So, like, this game has great potential. It's pretty simple. It's a 3-button gameplay. Like, you just set your skills up, and like the only reason it's 3 buttons is shift will transfer over to a different hotbar basically for you to use your left and right clicks for other skills. Would have been simple, great for everybody. Like, didn't push a lot of pay to win stuff in your face. Good story, good, you know, video graphics and recordings, but yeah, nah. I don't play anything that I can't at least get a full screen on, or at least, you know, reasonably big. And that's the only reason it was bad, is it's a newer MMO. This MMO, I think Lord of the Rings was like 2006 or something, and I mean, I don't care how good the graphics are, if I can't see the screen, it does me no good. Besides that, the other MMOs I played, I already knew about most of them, and I knew the good and bad things about them, so I kind of already knew what I was getting into on most of those, but I was expecting that one to be a lot better than it was. Good thing about this game also, you auto loot. If you go down here, you have the little loot money bag, and then there's all your loot. And it'll be there for an hour. I'm guessing maybe they're doing... Oh, every day is the Hobbit's birthday. Okay, maybe I just didn't pay attention after I had completed the, tutorial. And here's a little bit of that, you know, why don't you buy some stuff from us? But all free ones are going to be pushing a little bit of stuff in the face about you should buy this or that. Even some of the non-free ones do that, so it's just something you got to get used to if you've never played one before. But honestly, it's not too bad. Oh, yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that one 100%, Tim, and I actually had a news article pop up because clearly I've been doing a lot of, you know, searching for MMOs that might not have been listed on Steam or Epic. So I got them popping up like news timelines, and I seen that apparently tomorrow, Elder Scrolls Online and WoW are both going to do an expansion release. And, you know, I just feel like that's one of those things. If you've never played Elder Scrolls Online, it's not a horrible game if you want to drop a lot of money to be able to play the full game. The game itself, I'm pretty sure it's free to download and play like the tutorial area, but that's all you will get for free. And they really don't bundle the expansions together for you. So you're kind of paying for the game multiple times over again. Hey, Barbsy. Well, yeah, Colin, just like everybody, I think everybody's either had their years of sinking into RuneScape or WoW. I mean, I've done both of them for a short time. I did WoW just because that monthly subscription was a little rough when I was playing WoW because I was fresh, like, into working. So, you know, I had a few extra dollars to spend and I did it. And then I realized $15 a month wasn't worth it when I was making minimum wage. Yeah, it was too much work. It was a daily thing. You go to work and then you get home and you want to play games and you go to work. Yeah, Colin, I noticed a lot of games. I didn't realize how bad uh COVID had actually affected a lot of games. Because especially, I was thinking MMOs probably were doing a lot better than they were, especially free-to-play ones with the whole quarantining and this and that. But yeah, apparently no, because a lot of devs couldn't work or work for smaller places that just couldn't afford to keep payroll. So, oh, that's fine, Corruptor. Thanks for stopping by, though.
Hello there. Would you do something for me?
Yeah, and to be fair, I really have no clue what I'm supposed to be doing at the moment other than, taking care of quests. Clearly, like, uh, doing side quests ain't gonna probably pay out a lot or do anything for me, but, uh, got it. We'll detach that and then go ahead and need to be level 9 for that. I have a few of these. I might just go ahead and pop these and play for a minute. Uh, yeah, like I have these, boosts. So that affects in and out. Yeah, no, that'd definitely be cool. A post-apocalyptic one. I used to enjoy playing the mud style games uh a lot actually. That's what got me into like Dungeons and Dragons style games and stuff, was playing the mud games. One of these actually had a time frame where I needed to use it by a set time, so I want to make sure I find out which one that was and go ahead and use it if it didn't already wear out. It might have already wore out. Because, yeah, one of these was like, you got 3 days to use this item before it expires or something like that. Oh, well. Hey, actually, will you buy from me?
How can I be of service?
No, you will not. Hey, Mushroom. Yeah, Joe, actually, I have Warframe downloaded. I go typically every time they do a new major update, that's not just like a new character being introduced, I typically go in there, play for a little bit just to see what the new, stuff got going on. So since Shroom is here, he can tell me, all the stuff I'm doing wrong and what I should be doing, since he probably knows more about this than like the whole 2 hours I sunk in on it. But no, in fact, Shroom, while you're here, I'll show you why because you were asking me about this. So, 318 players just on this one server, and I mean, clearly I don't know where these people live, but you know, this time of the night with a holiday weekend just ending, you would think it'd be a little more dead. In fact, uh, so yeah, speaking of that, so this is just the first area. Then we go out a little bit farther. That was the area we were just looking at, and then you have all of this. Not really sure what's included for free and what you'd have to pay for as far as the expansions go, but I know there are a few expansions you still pay for. But it didn't look like there was 10 of them or so like that map just showed. So I think you get quite a bit for free still. Yeah, I really want to figure out how I can cut that delay back a little bit if I can without it affecting the stream too much. Because that's actually closer to a 40-second delay from what I'm doing versus what you're seeing. Actually, here's who I was looking for anyways. Here's this lady. We can see what it's going to take to get a guild set up. Ooh. Okay, so any race can join. It doesn't matter. It's just basically whatever, you know, if you care about which origin and titles you have.
What do you need?
Do you really not have Soundstream? Oh, here. I think it's because... No, I got everything turned all the way up. Oh, pretty low. Yeah, is that any better? Cool. So, it's by the craft hall. So we want to find the craft hall, I'm assuming. Ah, okay. Oh. Ah, crafting hall. Found it. He better be happy he's bored today, because he better be busy tomorrow calling these people about this internet.
Hello there.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, no, actually, I need to get a hold of mine, because, they sent out this whole email for oh, people in your area are now able to get fiber optic internet. And I'm like, yeah, I'm about to call them and get on their ass and want to know when I can expect fiber
What can I
optic
do
set
for
up.
you?
Which actually, Colin will understand that one because the whole new rural broadband internet bill, you know, they don't kind of have to now. I thought about it, Barbsy, but, yeah, I don't know yet. I'm gonna need to have some verification that you can actually get the speeds they're talking about, because, I mean, honestly, I'll drop $500 for the, material setup, equipment, and $99 a month if it's worth it, just because that'd be 10
What can
times
I
better
do
than
for
what I have
you?
at the moment. Yeah, Tim, have a good night. Definitely need to be resting.
A lovely day, isn't it?
So I definitely am going to want to be a woodworker on this character. Uh, you talking about uploading a pre-recorded video, Joe? Because for me, anything over 20 minutes takes about 4 hours. But if I do recordings, I do 1080p, like lossless videos just to make the quality worth the, recording. I tried to do less quality recordings. I didn't like the way they were looking. So personally, me, oh, live is a little bit easier, honestly. It's just my internet ain't good to begin with, so that's why I have my problems, because I lose my frame rate. But like mine, I mean, I only got 60 megs per second is what I pay for, and I'm good to get 30 to 40, and my upload time is typically around 3 megs per second, so... Yeah, for my recordings also, if I do pre-recorded stuff, I do 60, but like live right now, I'm doing 30.
Hello there. Hello there.
You do not currently have a craft. Seek out a master or mistress of apprentices to begin. Got it. So I need to talk to this person. Because I want stuff for this character, so that's gonna be
How
Woodsman.
can I be of service?
Crops. Track wood. Hey, Joe, you aren't actually putting your output at 1440, are you? I mean, if you can get your stream to work that way, that's cool, but I mean, it's a bit overkill because, yeah, like if you're gonna stream it, if you can get 1080 to hold fine, that's gonna be good because most people start doing the 1440 as far as what they're going to be able to see. Oh my god. So the crafting is, unfortunately, a little intensive, I see. So... So I just need to get Rome wood there. But what is this? I need rough leather wrapping. Okay, that one's just sold. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just most people who are watching that aren't using their phones definitely probably ain't gonna have access to it.
Hello there.
Let me guess, he's probably selling the wood too, if I wanted to just buy it. Nope. Basically, I think I'm just going to focus on trying to do a little bit of the crafting, just see what's going on with that. Now, like I said, I mean, clearly you can pull up your quest log and see what's like the quest here. See, this is the problem. Occasionally I get stuck, like where it takes a second for my guy to start wanting to move.
Could I speak with you a moment?
So, let's get this started.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Ah. So,
How do you do?
you must be near. So, do I not actually have to? Ah, cool. So I don't actually have to be standing right at it. Do apparently have to equip those. So... Yeah, night calling. Yeah, no, I can get down kind of with that crafting system. As long as you're near it, you don't actually have to interact with it, and you can make something. But I hope this guy don't want this back, because I kind of wanted to make me one of those
Lovely day,
bows.
isn't it?
Cool. So he let me keep it, which is definitely... Well, I mean, it ain't a huge upgrade, but it is an upgrade. We'll go with Forestry next.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Really don't know how I'm gonna feel about any kind of forestry stuff. And hopefully cutting down trees ain't that bad. Yeah.
Greetings.
And he gives me a crate. Using the grenades, craft a piece of brushed and then rowing board. Got it. So we're Forester, so workbench, Forester's axe. Got it. Also, got him took care of.
What do you need?
Stay a moment.
Uh, Introduction to Farming Blues. Is there actually a place to farm inside that building? Guess I missed it. I did not see anybody in here who would be farming. Yeah, I ain't got a mission here, so forge? Well, jeweler. That's the woodworker. That was the armor smith, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't tripping. Near the farmland in the crafting area. Let's double check. Farmland. Is there any piece of farmland around here? You were the tailor. You the weapons crafter, metalsmith. This was a storage room. Scholar. A provisioner. So yeah, it has to be somewhere in town, I guess. Oh, I see. Uh-huh.
These rules. Kinship person. Wait, now that I'm... Ah, I see, that's just hard. That was just a hard color for me to see. Let's make that light green. Got it. It is kind of cool it lets you do that, though. Change the color of the marker. Oh, wow. Oh, it didn't give me nothing, though.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Hello, once again, gave me a crate. So, plant an onion build. So... Farming tools, farmland, got it. So... Farming tools... These are planters. These won't be considered farmland. Yeah. Okay. Maybe you gotta be standing like in the dead center of it? Yep, that's what it was. Got it.
Oh, crap. Oh my god.
Good day.
Alright. Completed that. Got a title. Uh... Cool. Deed completed. Cool. Alright, that's pretty much gonna wrap this up for tonight. I mean, it's already 12:20 my time. And I have been at work all day. About to go try to find something to eat. Probably go to sleep. Get up tomorrow. And assuming the poll stays on track to how it's looking, probably play a little bit of this again tomorrow. Just because I kind of want to see what's going to be going on farther into the game. But that's mainly so I know what to expect, as well as I won't probably do an archer again. I don't remember what all the options are. I'm pretty sure there was character packs you can buy. I might pick up a character pack or something. In fact, if anybody's still here with me, I ain't doing a very good job paying attention to my phone. I'm going to look and see what there was, because I'm pretty sure there was some. That's gonna be that maps. In fact, how bad did it get? Ooh. Yeah, this is what I'm referring to. I still drop frames pretty bad. Like, really bad, to be honest. But, I mean, I wish it would depend more upon my CPU still rather than the internet, because my CPU could actually handle a lot more and still be good. But as you can see, yeah, ugly. But it doesn't help when you're sitting at 4.5 megs per second, so to be expected. Not what I wanted to look at this. Okay, so these will literally just be like a free travel thing. Storage. So I don't see that really needing to be anything important. Homes, like, clearly if you play the game enough, you'll get those kind of things. Uh... Well, to be fair, let's look at what Lord of the Ring points actually do cost per set, because that'll give me an idea of what price I'm actually looking at. Uh, Agreed all. Whatever. That, yeah. Alright, so the same as Dungeons and Dragons Online for their breakdown on the points. So $1,600 is $20. That'll be a good easy number for me to do math on. So, for example, I just noticed these. Oh, actually, expansions. Let's look at this and see the expansions first, and then I'll go back and see what that calculates out to. So 1,600 is 20, so you're looking at $25. I'm assuming this is the newest expansion. Or no. This potentially, I think, will be the newest expansion. Let's see. Did they actually date these? Nope. Now, if you notice, these don't give you the character, like any extra characters either. And they, at least they do tell you, like, hey, you know, this is the levels these are for, so you don't think at day one you need a 120 level character thing. Now, these, though, do give you stuff. So, like, as you're looking, these are clusters and raids and blah, blah, blah. This, though, will give you 2 character slots. The classes here. So it's things like that I look at, because that's going to be roughly 16, 20. Yeah, I mean, this is like $32 and some change or so for just the exact number of coins. Clearly, you buy it in packs, so you're not just going to buy 2,400 coins like that, but it equates out to roughly a little over $30. So, I mean, for you to get like other classes to go with it, that's 3 classes. You get 2 character slots with those new classes. And to me, this don't look bad because you're also getting some instances to go with it. Yeah, so like this would be more of what I look for if I'm going to pay for something on a free-to-play game. Clearly, if I pay full price for a game, I better not see a $30-something expansion slash DLC for it. Not if I paid a full $60. Even a $30 game, like I'd like to see DLCs between 10 to 20 at most, and this would need to fall under a $20 one at most. But that's my preference on games. Clearly, you know, if I spend 30 on the game, then another 20 on the first DLC you drop, I'm already sitting at $50, and $50 can buy quite a few games, even if they're less content. You know, if I can buy 3 games for the price of your game and 1 small DLC. Because you're getting this Mines of Moria comes with the Moria Quest Pack, which would be this, so that's part of what you're paying for. But does this... So yeah, this just seems like it's the instances themselves. As you can see here, you're not getting those classes, so you're paying the extra for the character slots, this stuff, as well as some other things, but the important things is anything that actually is going to improve your playability for future runs. Clearly, if you pick one of these up and your character's already, you know, level 51 to 60, you're probably not going to start a brand new class if you didn't already own these just to play it. But these are the kind of things that I've been looking at on other games, to just kind of get an idea. Dungeons and Dragons is essentially the exact same, but they don't allow you to still buy kind of the items that help boost your character along. It looked like it was pretty much just expansions at this point, and like classes and races you could buy, where this one, it's still pretty much letting you kind of go old school and just buy out, like, if you just want one class. I ain't sure how these work. Monster play, because you're playing as, monsters. But I ain't sure how that would work as far as, does this work as a character where you can still play through the base game, uh, and then go on from there to kind of do some other stuff with other people, quest up. Then I've been seeing these things about mythical points, not really sure what mythical points are, so we can take a look at it. Buy useful in-game currency, got it. Stable masters, fast travel, reviving mannequins, daily quest resets. Okay. But the character upgrades and the no, it wasn't character. What was that under? Oh, slots and storage. So expand your inventory with 5 more slots. Upgrade applies to every character on the account. I don't understand what this means, because the way inventory looks like it works is through bags. So is every bag 5 extra slots, or is it literally your starter bag is 5 extra slots? I'm assuming that it is literally 5 slots and not 5 for each bag you're going to have, because they, have like enough for you to buy to get a lot of slots. These carry-alls, though, this is probably something, assuming this is the game we go with and stuff, this is probably something I will have to spend some money on, just because I enjoy crafting. Like, I like crafting in games, like making stuff for the party, groups, guild, whatever it might be. I really enjoy, like, just working on crafting a lot of the times. So, I'll probably have to pick me one of these up, just because 50 unique crafting resources, components, and ingredients stacked to 5,000 each, which means you can kind of, do everything for the cost of, it clearly says it here though, it does require an available inventory slot, which to me, one slot for 50 slots at 5,000 a stack. I'm not sure what items stack for in-game naturally, but yeah, that's definitely worth a single slot of your inventory. I don't know what the cap on gold is, but there is currency caps. And I'm sure this is to help keep the economy balanced, but I don't necessarily care for games that want to cap, currency, because I feel like maybe it's pretty low for them to have that in there. Character slots, we can look real quick and see what a character slot's gonna cost you. So 600 coins was I think $6.99 or $7.99, so not horrible. Purchase this bundle to unlock the character slot and unlock the bow ring for your account. The bow ring channels their wraith combat better than any of the race. Change into a bear form. Oh, so you basically have a shapeshifter who are able to be damage, tank, healer, or support. which I did learn pretty much it seems like any class or race you select has an option to do everything. Some of it's locked behind these kind of character packs you need to buy, but it seems like pretty much any character you pick, if you want to spend money, can actually be a healer or whatever. Discounts, I'm assuming these are in-game discounts. Yeah, so discounts for in-game. Uh, Permanent 10% discount from all vendors. Does not apply to sliding traits at the bard or purchasing skills from trainers. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of stuff in here that feels like you could offset the game pretty easily, but the game itself doesn't feel like a major grind. I'm not sure how hard it's going to be to go get all this wood I need to craft with, things like that. Not sure if pets are available in the game as far as just getting them. That's something I kind of want to check out too. Never hurts to, occasionally have a pet with you. Don't know why we need kites or anything. That just seems like it's something maybe kites were popular at one point in MMOs, so they added it for cosmetics. Mounts I typically like to look at. I mean, that's something, I hate to admit this, but I will spend a lot of money on mounts in MMOs. Rift being one of them that I hate to say it, but typically I usually will drop some money on. But this is the only way I buy mounts. It's not necessarily all cosmetic, assuming the mounts actually give you something. And this one actually, you get the worst steed cosmetics. And that's account wide, so that ain't too bad. I mean, still a good chunk of change. Uh, Includes account go to Moria Sentinel. This package also matching gold pet, house and cosmetics, and emote. Fireworks includes 50 of each colored candles. Okay, so this is, I want to say this is a mount bundle. This is going to be that Mines of Moria package. Essentially, if you bought that and you wanted everything cosmetic to go with it, this is the package you would want to get with it. Let's look at that. We want the Goat of Moria Sentinel. See if it's something you could just buy outright and we can see what it's like. Seems like steeds kinda are looking like the only mounts, unfortunately, and goats. Okay, so essentially this is what it is, but for some reason, some of these don't have images, I don't think. Uh, this kind of worries me when I see crafting packs. It worries me for a few reasons. How hard, are these going to be to get? Especially when they're cheap like this, because it's kind of like a hey. We made it cheap because you're going to need to buy 10 of these at a time. So they're 25 each, so that'd be 250. So they do give you a slight discount if you're buying 10 packs of them. can be used. Oh, these are used instead of traditional ingredients. That's what I had seen earlier. Okay, so these are used for completing the quest. Guarantees critical success. Mastery of the recipe tier for it to even happen. Got it. I just don't like, considering I really like crafting in games, I really don't care when there's actual pay to craft style stuff. Purchases this. Oh, great. So, these aren't what I thought they were. I'm assuming this probably speeds up the progression. You probably have to get to like the mastery and then you can access the guild kind of like you would in RuneScape. These probably just give you straight access regardless of the level, even though benefits can only start after you have reached expert tier crafting. So I'm assuming that's what these were. I was hoping these were like, you can buy one of these if you want to master multiple professions. But that's fine. Nothing wrong with only being able to do, one profession each, considering it seems professions have sub-professions. Like, I picked woodworking and got farming and lumbering with it. Okay. So, Relics Upgrade. Let's just see what an upgrade is. Nothing. So I like this. There's nothing actually here. Like, I legitimately like that because it bothers me too when there's something titled legendary items and then they actually let you buy like maybe a legendary item that somebody should have to grind hundreds of hours for or something. See, and then here's this monster play thing again. And there's not actually anything there either. Treasure hunting event, I'm assuming maybe that's a weekly thing. Inventory is on sale right now. Not sure how long the sales run for, but it is 20% off. Shared storage. Wardrobe currency caps. See, it's kind of whatever on a lot of that. Oh, this actually is running for 8 more hours, so before we start this sale ends, but it seems like they might be running sales quite often. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. It's late. I'm hungry. That's essentially the breakdown of Lord of the Rings. If it stays close, I might do another one of these for Rift to kind of show it to maybe nobody's ever seen any Rift gameplay. MMOs typically aren't major streamed games. So I can kind of see most people not knowing about it. Very few streamers actually cover MMOs. Just because if you're like me, my internet, I don't know how Lord of the Rings actually handled the way it did, considering it's requiring internet to run as well as internet to stream. But yeah, if it stays close like it is, in fact, let me pull up straw poll here. We'll just look at this. So the final poll is the one we're on. Let's just look at the results. I'm not going to scroll down because I have this private, or it's supposed to be private where people don't see it, but basically this is what we're sitting at for it. And right now, and I was able to get my vote in. I just had to actually not try to do it at my house because I use a VPN, which VPN people are not allowed to vote on here, or it won't let me. So if you're not able to get your vote in because of a VPN service, you get an error or something like that, let me know and I'll manually tally your vote for you. But assuming it stays kind of close like this, I'm going to let this poll run probably, I'm going to say maybe I'll kill it Friday and we'll start up Saturday. I'll be off this weekend and I'll have some time to put in on some games. So we might start this up Saturday, actually get the game up, going, get a guild going, whatever. But if these votes stay close, we'll check the other stuff out. Like we can check out Rift. If we get a few votes for the Dungeons and Dragons Online, I'll check that out again. I actually did that live this morning through just Discord. But yeah, I'm going to probably just do this to keep updated, assuming I have the internet to do it. Clearly it's going to drop frames. Like, I mean, I'm not even streaming a game right now, and I'm still dropping game frames, but then again, I do got the game still up and running too, so that's probably part of it. But yep, I'm done for the night. I'll be on Discord if anybody did have that issues and for some reason you actually go back and watch an hour and 20 minutes of me just play Lord of the Rings and then talk for 30 minutes. If you're having problems with the polls for some reason, just let me know. That way I can manually tally your vote. Everybody's vote does need to count. We don't do the polls for no reason. But yeah, I gotta figure out a dinner option and try to get to sleep. But I kind of want to keep playing games.